There is a story your mother probably told you without realizing she was passing on something that has circulated in every city, every small town, every school cafeteria in America for the last 60 years. A story so old, no one remembers where it started. And that is exactly what makes it dangerous. Because the stories that survive that long do not survive by accident. They survive because somewhere, at some point, something close enough to them actually happened. You grew up hearing these. You repeated them at sleepovers. You whispered them in the back seat on long drives. And then you got older, and you filed them away under things that are not real. But tonight, you are going to hear them again. And this time, some of them are going to feel a little too specific to be fiction. The first one starts on a road just like one you have driven before. 2 lanes, trees pressing in from both sides, no streetlights. It is the kind of road where your headlights feel small. A young couple pulls over because they hear something on the radio, a warning about an escaped patient from a psychiatric facility. A man with a prosthetic hook where his right hand should be. Last seen on foot near the highway. The couple locks the doors. They laugh a little nervously. They decide to leave. And when they get home and open the car door, hanging from the door handle is a curved metal hook, torn loose from whatever it was attached to. Whatever it was attached to had been right outside the window, in the dark, while they sat there laughing. Criminologists have tracked variations of this story back to at least 1959. What they cannot fully explain is why, in the summer of 1956 in Texarkana, a man with a deformity of the right hand attacked couples parked on lovers' lanes and was never caught. The hook story came after, but not by much. The second one you know involves a babysitter. She is alone in a house. The children are asleep upstairs. The phone rings. This is back when phones rang. A voice on the other end asks her if she has checked on the children. She thinks it is a prank. It rings again. Same voice, more specific now. She calls the operator, the way people did then, and asks to trace the call. The operator calls back 30 seconds later and tells her to get out of the house immediately. The calls are coming from the upstairs extension, from inside the house, from the room where the children are sleeping. What most people do not know is that a version of this story appeared in a 1967 police report out of Columbia, Missouri. A babysitter, a phone, a man who had been in the house for over 3 hours before she ever picked up the receiver. The children were unharmed. The babysitter made it out. The man was caught 2 streets over. He said he had not decided yet what he was going to do. He said he was still thinking about it when she ran. Still thinking about it. The third story is about a woman driving alone at night. A truck behind her keeps flashing its high beams. She is terrified. She speeds up. He speeds up. She runs red lights. He runs them too. She pulls into her driveway and leans on the horn until her husband comes out. The truck driver jumps out and he is screaming. Not at her. He is screaming for her husband to call the police. Because every time he flashed his lights, he had seen a man rise up from the back seat with something in his hand. His lights were the only thing that kept stopping him. The man in the back seat had been waiting for her to get somewhere quiet. Somewhere the truck driver could not follow. There are 17 documented cases in the United States between 1970 and 2005 of individuals found hiding in the rear footwells of occupied vehicles. 17 that were reported. That number does not include the ones that did not end with someone calling the police. You are going to want to check your back seat now. Go ahead. this will still be here. The fourth story is about a dog. An old woman lives alone. Her German Shepherd sleeps beside her bed every night. One night she wakes up to a sound she cannot identify. She reaches her hand down beside the bed the way she always does. The dog licks it. She falls back asleep. In the morning, she finds the dog hanging in the shower. On the bathroom mirror, written in something dark, are the words, "Humans can lick too." This one is fiction, probably. But it has a specific power that the others do not. And that power is this. It takes the one thing you trust completely, the one sound in the dark that means safety, and it hollows it out. It teaches your nervous system that comfort can be faked, that the thing beside you in the dark is not always the thing you think it is. That lesson does not leave easily. The fifth story is the one about the roommate who comes home late and does not want to wake her sleeping roommate, so she does not turn on the light. She goes to bed in the dark. In the morning, she opens her eyes, and on the wall above her roommate's bed, written in red, are the words, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light?" Her roommate is on the floor, has been there since before she came home, and whoever wrote those words was still in the room when she walked in. Stood there in the dark, watched her take off her shoes, watched her get into bed, watched her close her eyes, and left without making a sound. Sleep researchers have a term for the specific fear this story triggers. They call it hypervigilance response. Your brain, after hearing this story, will spend the next several nights quietly scanning the darkness of your room for movement. It will do this whether you ask it to or not. The sixth story is about a girl who visits a haunted house attraction. Someone grabs her in the dark. She screams. People around her laugh because that is what you do. But the grip does not feel like an actor's grip. It is too tight, too specific. She pulls away and runs to the exit, and she does not stop until she is outside under the parking lot lights. She had a bruise the shape of 4 fingers on her upper arm for 11 days. The haunted house had no record of an actor assigned to that corridor that night. The seventh is about a woman who checks into a hotel and cannot sleep because of a smell. Sweet and wrong, like something left in the sun. She complains. They move her room. 3 days later, a maintenance worker finds the source. Beneath the mattress she had slept on. She had slept on top of it for 2 nights before they moved her. The smell had been there when she checked in. The 8th is the one you probably heard first. The hook, the babysitter, the roommate, the dog. They all have one thing in common that nobody talks about. In every version, in every city, in every decade, the horror does not come from a monster. It comes from a person, an ordinary person who made a decision. And the decision was about you. That is what these stories have always really been about. Not ghosts, not creatures, not things from somewhere else. They are about the specific terror of being chosen, of someone watching you live your ordinary life and deciding that tonight is the night. That your car is the car. That your house is the house. That your hand reaching down beside the bed is the hand that they will touch back. These stories have been told for 60 years because the world they describe is real. The roads are real. The back seats are real. The dark rooms are real. And the people in them, the ones who hide and wait and decide, they are the most real thing of all. You will drive home tonight. You will walk into a room and reach for a light switch. You will fall asleep with the quiet sounds of your house settling around you. And you will be fine. Almost certainly, you will be fine. but the stories your mother told you without meaning to, the ones you passed on without thinking. They knew something that the reasonable part of your mind keeps trying to forget. That safety is not a guarantee. It is just an average. And averages, by definition, have exceptions. Tonight, you are probably not the exception. But someone is.